Hello everyone, welcome to my channel that is a Pro Career Ignition. I am Tejaswita and I'm your career comeback coach. So many participants they come and they say we have been working in this industry but we are not happy with this industry. We wanted to switch the industry. We are applying jobs but we are not getting any proper response also. It feelings very frustrating and somewhere we are feeling we are losing the interest and the how we can cope up we don't want to leave this job because we are the bread earner, or if it is a female also we don't want to go back to the zero. We don't want to start earning from the scratch. We don't want to start with the scratch. So in that scenario, what we should do? I know it is overwhelming. It you feel low confidence, and sometimes you feel stuck also when you don't like that particular role and industry. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to share in this video certain steps which you can follow, and by following this, it can be anything. You have to depend, you have to do the self analysis. It can be anything. By doing these steps, I'm very sure you will get the idea what you're supposed to do. And remember one thing, any steps when it is a switching the industry, it is a time taking process. It is not the overnight today you are thinking and tomorrow is going to be happen. So whatever steps I'm giving, you have to give the duration time frame, you have to decide, and then you have to take the steps. So let's deep dive, let's understand what are those steps which will help you to switch the industry. So the first step I will suggest everyone a look for the adjacent role. Now, what is the adjacent role? I'll explain you through the example. Now, Anita, who was working into the customer service, she always wanted to work into the HR. She was complaining मुझे HR में job नहीं मिल रहा है. I'm applying, but HR is asking a MBA certificate or certain years of experience जो मेरे पास नहीं है. So what I suggested her, you write down your skill set. You understand what skill sets are required in the same company for the different role. So since she was into the customer service, I told her do some writing what skill sets are required. So she understood what she was doing. She was handling the customer service, she was handling the operations. So she started applying in this similar company for the sales operational role, which role are also asking the similar kind of a skill set. And I think so within a 3 to 4 months time, after having a proper interview, because since you're applying internal position, it is easier for the company also to know your skill set. And she shifted herself into the operation role, that is also into sales role. And then later on she realized this role is a very closely working with the HR. She started understanding the what are the HR roles, what exactly the different type of the HR are available in the department, and she started investigating. And gradually she pursued her MBA also, because every time when she was applying, she realized MBA in HR was one of the major criteria. So she pursued MBA, she applied, she completed her MBA, and while closely working with the HR, again she applied internal transfer into the HR department, but that happened only after 2 years. So this was a story I'm talking about in 2019 when I started my company, and she came and asked me, I am looking some change. So I suggested this, and now she is enjoying her work in the HR, what she always looking for. So look for the adjacent role which is suitable for your current role, what you are having. Those skill sets are suitable for the other roles also, and gradually you can shift your role slowly. So as I mentioned, this is a little time frame, time consuming. You have to decide how much time you have to give. Either you can take up the job in the similar company, or after gaining an experience, if you're applying and the other employer understanding and giving the opportunity, you can pick up the job there also. But first important thing, adjacent role which is into the similar company but matching to your current role. So look for that. Now the second point, find the crossover industry. So keep your function, only you are going to change the industry. So imagine you are the financial analyst. Now you are working into the manufacturing industry, but you are shifting into the IT company. So what you are doing, your role is same, but you are shifting into the different industry. When you are shifting into different industry, please make sure you will gain some product knowledge, or you have certain skill set, which is not even skill set, like a particular product knowledge and the company knowledge, where your profile will fit. So crossover industry is also one of the good option, but don't look for the very different role into different crossover. I'm talking about the same role but into the different industry. But whatever skill sets or any particular knowledge or certification is required, you can gather, you can learn those skills, and you will be confident when you are switching to crossover. So third option is without losing your job, maybe voluntarily you can work for the particular project, or you can pick up the freelancing work with the permission of your current company. Okay, because moonlighting is not allowed in many companies, and it is not accepted also. So you can always take the permission from your HR and the company if you are interested to pick up the freelancing work. So what you can do, actually you can create an independent project, and that is suitable for the mid-level employee. So financial professional is moving into the data analyst. So what you can do, you can create a self-made Excel dashboard analyzing the stock market trend, and you can present to the company. So company also will have a confidence you're already knowing certain thing and you're creating. Second important thing, like an example, if I talk about the digital marketer who wanted to shift into the UI UX role. A UI UX role requires certain certification and all. So you can current website, what is a company's current website, you can review and you can create some sample and you can present. And same time you can go for the certification also, proper certification. So by presenting this, you are building your self confidence, and you're giving a confidence to company also you are suitable for this role, and without compromising, okay, without taking any freelancing work or losing your job opportunity, you can do that. Third thing, you can look for the volunteer work for the industry specific work. So there are a lot of projects comes in the company where company is looking voluntarily, somebody can take up and work. So you can pick up that option also, that is also very good. Like a customer service executive wanted to move into the event management, so you can involve yourself into the company event, showcase how you're interested, how well you can able to manage. If sales executive is not interested to work as a sales, but he's very good into the content writing, his education also similar to that, he's happy with that, then you can pick up the content writing. You can request the company to write the content about the company on the different social media, LinkedIn is there, or create some articles for the company. So that way you can showcase what you wanted to do. And third thing, if you are not comfortable, if company is not giving you the opportunity, you can always move to the startup company, because startup companies always look for the versatile candidates. They can do the multitasking work. So if you're the sales guy but same time you're interested into the content writing, so you can move into the startup or the growing company, and you can pick up this opportunity without compromising on the salary and your profile also. And the fourth thing, enroll in the company sponsored training certification. So many companies, MNCs, they have the separate training program for each and every employee they have to go through. So by showcasing, by informing your immediate manager, you would like to go for the particular training, so you can involve yourself to take the training on the particular subject which you are interested. So retail employee who want to shift into the supply chain, so they can always go for the supply chain analyticals training, so it is easier for them to move from the retail to supply. So as I said, it is a time consuming, and you have to think how your career path is there, and then you take the decision. And the last option 5 is like you can join the external professional networking group associations, where you can gain the knowledge, you can do the networking, and through showing your interest by while doing networking, possibly you will find some good connects, and you will find your dream job what you wanted, where in which industry you wanted to shift. So my challenge for you, like identify one project, like in which industry you wanted to move. You find out the small project where you can give your time and showcase like how you are suitable and interested in this role. So join professional networking group, that will also help you for the networking. Next point is like you can look for the certification. Yes, so I have seen like many IT people, like when they wanted to shift from one role to another role, they make sure like while working on that particular role, they pursue further certification also, so their journey become very smooth when they are shifting into the in different department or any different project. So similar way it goes to the other industry also. So whichever industry you're choosing, if that particular industry demanding any particular certificate, you can always go for those certificates or education, so you can enhance your knowledge, and while applying, employer also come to know you have this particular skill set. Now the next point is like build a powerful network and the get referral. As I mentioned on top, like in the my video, you have to start doing networking. You have to showcase like why you have the interest and how you're going to contribute in that particular role, because we don't want to adjust, we don't want to compromise with our salary, right? So in that scenario, if you have a strong network, if you're building a good network, if you're attending any event and you come across any person and you're sharing your thought and you're understanding what role they are having, it is easier for you to switch from one industry to another. And the referrals also, definitely if you know someone where person can refer you. And as I said, like in a startup and the mid-sized company, referrals work very well, even multinational companies also. But if you wanted to switch industry, I will the point I mentioned about, like you can start into the startup and the mid-sized company also, getting a job through the referral. So switching an industry, you must be feeling a scary. But after watching this video, you will realize if we will follow the step, if we have a right approach, things can change very easily. But it is a time, you need to give the time frame. So if you're liking such kind of video, because these questions are getting from the participant, and it's helping me also to creating a content, especially YouTube video on this. So if you're liking this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel, then the share, hit the like button, and share with those people like who are thinking to switch the industry, or any woman who worked into the different industry but now she wanted to work into the different another industry. You can always share this video with them. And if you wanted to know more like how I can help you, don't forget to register for my webinar. The link you will get it into the description. Till the time, thank you and see you in the next video.